So it was 1990, and my life was like this. I was a registered nurse. I'd worked hard at school to get that registration, and I was going to save the world. Then I had four kids, all boys. In 1990, my oldest was 17, and my youngest was 10 months old. So my life was very busy. I was exhausted and tired all the time. My husband's a teacher, and we had a really busy life. And we had a time ahead of us that was going to be, one of, working hard and to give our kids everything that they wanted. And so one day my best friend came to me and she said, Joan, I really want you to come to this hotel meeting. I want you to hear this guy. I think I'm going to start my own business. And I said, well, you already have a business. I'd watched her build a franchise operation that was #1 in the country. And she said, yeah, I don't really have a business. I actually purchased myself a job, and the bank owns my business, and the franchisor is making lots of money, but not me. And she said, I think this is my way out. And so I said, okay. So this was 30 years ago. I went to the hotel, and I went because, #1, I wanted to have a night out. But I also wanted to see what my friend was talking about. There was a man on stage, and he was speaking to us. There were about 50 of us in the room, and he was speaking to us in sports analogies. And that didn't really go over well with me, but he was talking about setting my hair on fire and getting across the goal line and scoring and all that sort of stuff. And if I did all of these things that he was talking about, I could become a millionaire, and I would be able to live in a big mansion and, have a fancy car, all that stuff. He was not talking to me. That was not me. But what I did do was I did talk to my friend and figure out why she was so excited about this. And to make a very long story short, I started my own business in 1990, and it was a home business, and I affiliated myself with a brand called Nu Skin International. And 30 years ago, they went from small to big overnight. And to be affiliated with a company like that was pretty smart because they were in momentum, and therefore they took me along with them. And I remember a friend of mine saying, Joan, it's like standing outside and holding a bag open and everybody is jumping in because they all want a part of this. And so fast forward 30 years later, and we are in a very similar situation for different reasons. And I have maintained my business over the last 30 years and been able to earn a living, and was able to leave nursing and stay home and raise my kids. And so that 17-year-old is now 47 and the 10-month-old is now 30 years old. And I have had a great run and continue to talk to people about this, but we are now looking at a second momentum phase again. And as I said, for different reasons. Never before has the world economy and every single country been in trouble like they are now, in this world pandemic. And so how can you protect yourself? If you take a look at who is making money these days, those people are putting themselves in front of the trends where the actual money is flowing in the economy. And so people like Amazon, who are making a lot of money, and those people, they're able to capitalize on what's happening right now. And the interesting thing about my income over the years, which, by the way, I did actually achieve the Millionaire Circle with this company, not because I really was trying hard to, but because everything that guy that wanted to set my hair on fire said was true. And the company, Nu Skin International, provides me with the science and technology, the research and development, the licenses in 50 countries, the manufacturing facilities, the production of the products, the upgrading of the products, the clinical studies, all of those things, brand new fresh products being launched all the time. And I don't have to do any of that. I just have to stay home and build a network around the world and talk to new people, just like you, just like I am right now. without leaving my office, without having to put a mask on even. And so I want to tell you that this situation that is happening out there is actually creating another momentum like it did for us in 1990, where it was like opening a bag and lots of people are jumping in. So I really am excited about this because my income is only growing. My income hasn't been interrupted at all. But I talk to people every single day whose businesses are closing, whose doors are shutting down, and who have been furloughed, who have been laid off, who've lost their jobs and may not get them back. And I am offering them an uninterruptible source of income by putting themselves in front of these trends without purchasing a thing. I'm not going to ask you for any money. I don't want your money. Put your wallet away, put your credit card away. I don't want it. I want to hear what your questions are. Okay, so ask us what this is all about and put us in your top 3 considerations of an online earning capability to earn money from home in an uninterruptible way. Put us in your top 3 considerations that you're going to explore for your family, because there's 2 groups of people that I'm talking to right now. The first group of people is no, thank you. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not moving. I'm not budging. I'm just protecting what I have until we get to the other end of this. And that's okay. If that's the way you feel, then I am not talking to you, but I really, really wish you nothing but the best. The other group of people wants to do something about their future, and they're saying to themselves and to their family and to each other, they're saying, I'm not going to let this happen to me again. I need to be in control of this. Nobody's going to take my income away. All the work that I've done for my business, my education, whatever it is, building my job, seniority, everything gone. I don't want this to happen to me again. And so I'm going to look for something else that is going to put me in front of where the money flows. And so maybe I'll talk to Joan. Maybe I'll talk to the person that gave me this video, and I'll ask them the questions. That's all we're really requiring of you right now. Ask the questions, and we'll give you the answers. Okay? So you take care, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.